Good morning. This is Amber Adrian with your daily intuitive guidance for Thursday, September 8th. And yes, I always have to look at the date because I never know what the date is. Woo! Yay! So today you may be feeling some guilt coming up today, or some other, kind of uncomfortable, kind of sticky emotions. Is specifically around guilt, if that's what's showing up for you today. Guilt is very reliant on shoulds. And guilt is very much about the ego saying that, you haven't done it right. You should have done it better. And basically, all of that is false. None of that is true. Guilt is not true. Shoulds are not true. Really, the only thing, like, there is no right and there is no wrong. There is literally no wrong choice that you can make. There's no wrong thing that you can do. And I know that can be kind of hard to grasp in our very masculine, productive, goal-oriented kind of culture, and the way most of us were raised. So, the invitation here when this stuff comes up is to what's coming forward is like to love yourself, and to not love yourself anyway, but just like love yourself in that very pure and unconditional way. And the reason I kind of hesitate when I say that is because, people can tell you to love yourself until the cows come home. And that doesn't necessarily mean you know how to do it, because loving yourself is a process of it's so hard to wrap words around it. But okay, let me think if there's got to be a way to make this feel a little bit clearer and more grounded for you. Okay, so a lot of what we're doing in kind of this, spiritual self awakening process is we're peeling back layers. We're peeling back layers of ego, of should, of, what we've been indoctrinated into feeling and thinking and being. And we're really just trying to peel back down to our essence. And our essence is love. Like, you have all the love you will ever need inside of you right now. You have all of the love that actually exists in the world inside of you right now, because, we are all connected, and you are a piece of that world, and in that piece you contain the whole world. I don't know if that's landing at all, but that's how I kind of see it. And so, loving yourself isn't about loving yourself in spite of what you may still need to learn or grow in, because we're always like, this journey does not end. We're always in that space. It's about loving yourself because of that, like loving yourself the way you would love your child or a dear friend who is going through something hard or maybe struggling with something. And it's so much easier. I often use that example because it's so much easier to feel that love for someone else, because we aren't trapped in that kind of guilt and should game with someone else. So it's easier somehow when it's outside of us, which is really interesting. But it's sort of a good way to think of it. Like, how would you, if you're in some guilt or some sticky, uncomfortable feelings today, like, how would you comfort yourself if you were your own child or your best friend? Like, how would you view yourself? How would you feel about yourself? How would you comfort yourself? And so that can be a really good place to start with this whole, self-love thing. And it's probably, I know it's not a, new concept for any of you, but it's good to be reminded of it. I feel like I need reminders daily. So anyway, I hope that's helpful today, and I hope that, things are starting to feel lighter and more fun, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks.